Let's play Torneko, The Last Hope, Take 3. Welcome to this Let's Play. I'm DeathStar175, and this is Torneko, The Last Hope. And hopefully this third take will be the last one I have to do of the intro. I'm tired of doing it. So, as we start, here is Torneko, and there's an old man mumbling something about the joy chest. The joy chest is something we found in a previous game, and it really is just something that they use to add to the flavor. There's Paulo, or whatever you want to call him. He's our son. And there's our wife, Nina. Paulo wants to play. We'll say yes. Not that we're actually going to play. We're just going to talk about the old man that we just saw. Yes, a kind old man, looking at the joy chest, wanting to hear the joy chest, I think. Yep, wondering how we got it. So, from the magic dungeon? Magic dungeon. Mysterious dungeon, maybe? Let's find out. Open the chest, and we hear beautiful music, or happy music, really. So, they talk more about the joy chest, and they claim everyone gets happy from it. It makes you wonder what type of happy they're asking about. Who knows? But they're asking about Torneko, and he's not there right now. So, he decides to leave. And before leaving, he has one last thing to say. The seal of evil can be overcome only by those hearing the voice of the elemental spirits. What does this mean? Let's find out. Not this time. And he leaves, and that was who was leaving. And they're all afraid something big's going to happen. And what do you know? The evil music starts, and monsters have appeared in the Eastern Field. Obviously. The Eastern Field leads to the castle. Guess where we're going? We're going through the monster-infested area and going to the castle. Yeah, he said he was out picking mushrooms. I think he was just out eating them or something. Let's go to the castle just to tell him about this one guy. He's just not completely all there, I think. And we enter the dungeon. The Odd Field. First floor. Let's do this. Bread helps relieve hunger. See our belly meter right there? Yeah, when that gets low, we eat bread and refill it. If it runs out, we start dying. And now we're killing some slugs. Yay for slugs. Because they die. Yes, they die. And if you're wondering why I'm going so fast, I have the run button turned on. Just makes the game so much quicker. And slimes. Basic enemy of every Dragon Warrior game in existence. And we leveled up. Yay! More slugs. Die. And a shield. Leather shields are particularly interesting because they won't rust and they slow your hunger rate, which is really helpful in some of the longer dungeons. This is not one of those, though. This dungeon's only three floors deep. Uh-oh. Bad Gopher. You don't hit me, I hit you. Oh, how nice of him. He dropped a sword. Let's equip that sword. Yes. Sword +1, which means it's 1 attack power more powerful than any other copper sword. And you cannot attack through walls. Why did I try that? I do not know. The club is slightly less powerful than the copper sword, but it won't rust. Which is very helpful sometimes. But then again, you can also get something called the, you know what, I forget what it's called. But it, the plating scroll, yes. It basically makes it so your items can't rust. What we just picked up there was another copper sword and an, herb by the look of it. Yep. Herbs heal your health, which you can see as a bar on the top. Let's get that, another shield. Mamanja. Duckbills, or platypuses, basically. That's what they're called in some of the other, later games. More swords, yay! Doesn't really matter much, we can't keep them. At least in this dungeon. Okay, well, that was a flame herb. Basically what the flame herb does is... Actually, I'm just gonna show you. Next monster. We chew this, and we spit flames out at something for a lot of damage. Ouch. Shovel to the face. I'll have to start talking like this. No. No, this is a different game. This isn't even near that movie. And we're done with the first dungeon. And we're talking to the king and telling about how the western field was turned into a magic dungeon. We tell them this, and he pretty much just tells us to be careful and try to help people. And there's been no serious incidents, so just let him know anytime anything else happens. That's basically it. And King did know about it, so that entire thing was just useless. And while we were at the castle, the storehouse collapsed. That's right, the storehouse collapsed. Everything in it is gone. So we have to start earning money and our items from scratch. What Paulo is talking about here are the adventure rules, the journal, and the memo. The adventure rules are basically how to play the game. We won't be using it. The journal is basically how to save the game, and the memo is random statistics about the game. What you see here is the banker yelling about how there are monsters in his mansion. Yes, they had to do it. This game does have some really good music, I must say. I'm sorry if you can't hear it quite that well, but I'm going to try fixing that up in later videos. Paulo goes off to play. This is our carpenter. He doesn't do anything yet. The rest are just random villagers. I'm going to go ahead and save this and try uploading it this time. Save journal. And I thank you for watching. Have a nice day.